They've got black diamonds down the side and then are trimmed in gold and black. Letters in black, letters in gold, numbers in black. To bring you the play-by-play action for the Battle of Polk County, my friend Andrew Carter.
Thank you, Sam. And again, we're going to attempt to stream it on a video. It's going to be choppy, but we will, of course, repost a video later on, so we'll make sure we have a better quality video for you to view later on. Tipping in the line for Cedartown, Blake Quinlan Cawthorn for Rockmart, Tristan Anderson. Tip will go to Cedartown. Eli Diamond will bring it down the floor. The give now to Xavier Holiday. Again, Eli had a great ball game last night against Sonoraville. Holiday driving to the hoop, give outside. Logan Walters off his feet, regains the hand. He'll have to spin around. He'll pass down Elijah Diamond. Diamond, 18 on the 35-second clock. Diamond stops. Jumper is no good. Rebound will be taken by Rockmart. It was number 2, Tristan Anderson with a rebound. And here comes Dennis Sims. Sims passes underneath to Ferguson, back to the outside, lost the handle, recovered by Cedartown. Here comes Walters. Walters, paint, layup is blocked in midair, but the putback is good from Diamond. 2-0 lead.
Before you get too excited and cheer, you want to make sure that the play is over. Rockmart didn't do that, and Diamond makes them pay.
Outside they go. Here's Dennis Sims again. Sims, the big athletic star for Rockmart. To Crumbly, now back to the right side, driving toward the paint, back to the outside. Crumbly again on the perimeter. He'll pass now to Sims. Dennis Sims, the senior, 5'11", drives to the hoop and lays it up. No good. Rebound taken by Quinlan Cawthorn. Here comes Elijah Diamond. Diamond down the floor, outside the perimeter. He'll set up. He'll feed underneath. Here's Cawthorn in the paint, spinning around. Jumper, good from Cawthorn. 4-0 lead for Cedartown.
Cawthorn's got the size advantage as of now, and we want to maintain that and work him down low as much as we can.
Sims driving, hoop, underneath, and a foul will be called. I believe they'll get, we'll see if they get Dempsey or if they get Logan Walters.
Yep, they got Walters. So that's his first. And it's going to send Dennis Sims to the free throw line tonight. Rockmart's still looking for their first points.
Dennis Sims has been a star for Rockmart his entire high school career. First free throw is no good. Wonderful football player for the Jackets, a great basketball player as well. Been a big part of this program for many years. First free throw misses, still a 4-0 lead for Cedartown. And the second free throw up, and that is also no good. Rebound will be taken by Cedartown. They'll come down the floor. Driving is Elijah Diamond. He'll back up, put up the floater, no good. It'll be rebounded by Rockmart. Crumley's got it. Here he comes. Crumley, top of the key, back up. Now he's going to drive it. He'll put up a shot in the paint, and it's good. That's the first points for Rockmart. It's 4-2. Cedartown leads. And here's Diamond, pass down the floor to Logan Walters. Walters gets past the timeline. Has two guys around him. He'll give now to Xavier Holiday. Holiday looking to maybe break out a little bit. He's not had a couple of good games here of late. He'll pass back. Here's Walters. Now Cawthorn on the right side. Cawthorn spins. He'll go underneath. There's Dempsey. Shot blocked. Recovered by Dennis Sims for Rockmart. And stolen by Holiday. Holiday takes it. Lays it up and good. What did I say about Holiday?
You got that right. Lead goes back to 4. 6-2 your score.
Quickly, and it's stolen by Cedartown as they went down the floor. Here comes Holiday again. Holiday. Shot was deflected and out of bounds. Man.
They're going to get a foul, actually, and it's going to be on number 10, Crumley. That's going to be his first, and Cedartown will have possession.
Foul occurred on the floor, so it will be an inbounds pass for our number 10, Logan Walters. 5:37 to go here in the first quarter, and it goes to Quinlan Cawthorn. Cawthorn in the paint, lost the handle and recovered by Rockmart. They take advantage of a Cedartown mistake. Anderson gives now to Sims. Sims down the floor, 6-2 lead for Cedartown. 5:23 left here in the first quarter. Sims passes right side, Crumley. Nowhere to go with it. He'll have to dribble around. He'll pass now to the right, get it to Cam Ferguson, another great star for Rockmart. Ferguson backs away. Ferguson bumps into Eli Diamond. He'll give now to Sims. Sims will drive toward the hoop. They're going to wave that off, and did we have a timeout? Looks like stop a play.
They're going to get number 1, Eli Diamond on a push. That's going to be his first.
Very close play. It happened out of our view. So Rockmart will have the bounce pass. I believe that's our second foul in this period.
You are correct, sir. One on Logan Walters, and then that one most recently on Diamond.
And it goes to Dennis Sims. 6-2 lead for Cedartown. Sims driving, guarded by Holiday. He'll get around and pushed. and they're going to get a whistle and a travel called on Sims. Sims hit the ground hard, too, and he's still down.
And
he hit the floor hard.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to bring in the athletic training staff as well as the coach.
Sims is, he's been a huge part of Rockmart for a long time, but he's also been injured. I know, I think it was a couple of years ago, he had a serious knee injury, and we certainly hope that is not the case now.
He doesn't seem to be really favoring anything right now, Andrew, so I'm not quite sure what the injury.
They may be looking to see if he might have had a concussion because his head hit the floor very hard. He's talking to the athletic trainer and the Rockmart head coach, which is Vic Calhoun. He's been head of this program for several years now. And Sims will get up. Looks like he's still a little bit gimpy. Also, Benji Frazier over there to check on him for Cedartown. 4:59 to play here in the first quarter, and a stoppage of play with the injury, or apparent injury. And they're still talking to Sims down there on the floor. And he's up on his own 2 feet, and he will walk off under his own power. He's not even being helped, so it looks like he'll be fine. He'll head to the bench. We will see a sub in for him.
It's going to be, looks like, number 3, Hunter Atkins.
Or 14 is also in there, Jake Bailey for Rockmart. And it goes in for Cedartown into X Holiday. And Holiday will try to bring it across that Rockmart logo in the middle of the floor. Holiday will pass to the right side, got it to Eli Diamond. Back to Holiday underneath, lays it up, and it was partially blocked. He gets his own rebound, puts it back, and draws contact and a foul.
They're going to get number 2. That's Tristan Anderson. That's going to be his first. And Xavier Holiday will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight with a 4-point lead and a chance to make it more.
First free throw up from Holiday is good. 7-2 the lead. Cedartown on top here on the road at Rockmart. Second free throw is good, off the glass. 8-2 lead, and Rockmart with a quick inbounds pass to Cam Ferguson. Ferguson will bring it down the far side. Ferguson drives, goes to the outside. That's going to be, they'll say, out of bounds off of Cedartown on a deflection.
Yeah, I think Xavier Holiday was able to get in there and just get a hand on it and knock it away. So the Jackets will get it on their end of the court.
Bailey looking to get it inbounds. They just get it in time. They get it into number 1, Cam Ferguson. He'll pass over here to number 10, Crumley. Crumley trying to find a lane. He'll take it outside, give it to Bailey. Bailey from 3 off the glass, no good. Rebound taken by Quinlan Cothran. Cothran goes down the floor to number 1. That's Diamond. Underneath they go to Dempsey. Dempsey stops, lays it up, good, but they're going to call him for a travel.
Yep, he went too far, and then he tried to back up just a little bit to get a better position, but he didn't put the ball on the floor and dribble.
He had no room to. It was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Rockmart with the inbounds pass, number 10, Tyler Crumley will bring it down the floor. An 8-2 lead for Cedartown. Rockmart with only 1 basket so far. Cam Ferguson, top of the key. Ferguson drives, now goes to the right side to Crumley. Got it to Crumley, now to the top. Back out to Crumley again to the left side, or to the right side. They go underneath, tipped away, but recovered by Crumley. Dances around the out-of-bounds line. He'll pass behind him. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson knocked loose and picked up, but back to Rockmart, and a quick lay-in by Tristan Anderson. It's 8-4.
Logan Walters was there to rip it away, but then Rockmart was able to get it right back.
Cothran with a quick break. He'll take it. He'll stop. He'll go back outside. Here's X Holiday. Fakes the 3. Now he'll stop. 15-foot jumper from the left is no good. Rebound taken by Rockmart. Hunter Atkins. Atkins will lob a pass over here to Crumley. And Crumley will stop, and he'll try a 3-pointer, and it's good.
Logan Walters was guarding Crumley, and he just gave him a little bit too much breathing room, and Rockmart has cut the lead to 1.
Here's Holiday. Holiday takes it all the way. No good. Rebound taken underneath by Rockmart. And, whoa, we got a guy on the ground hard, too. That looks like Quinlan Cothran hit the floor real hard. And they'll call number 10, Tyler Crumley, on that foul. And it's going to stay with Cedartown, I think. Unless they're going to say it was all a foul off of us. It will be off Crumley. Cedartown will keep possession here.
That's going to be Crumley's second. Third team foul on Rockmart here in the opening frame. 3:12 left to play. Cedartown with a 1-point lead. They'll look to add to it here.
Grant Dempsey comes out, and DeMarcus Gardner comes into the game. Also, Shooks is in there. Chris Shooks, right side. He got the inbounds pass. He'll drive it, dance around the line, spinning, and now he's going to have it ripped out of his hands. We got a whistle and a stoppage of play, maybe a jump ball. He'll stay with Rockmart. So a turnover, 1 point game. This is kind of how it's been. We get leads during the season, and then we get a little comfortable, and the opposite team catches up. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson jump shot is no good. Tipped and rebounded by Shooks for Cedartown. He'll give now to Diamond. Here's Diamond. 2:50 left here in the first quarter. Now it's Gardner to the left side to Holiday. A bounce pass here to Shooks. Shooks, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound will be taken by Rockmart underneath. And he'll give now to Cam Ferguson.
Shooks is normally automatic from that range, but he was just short that time, and Cothran was out of position for a rebound.
Atkins passes over here to Dennis Sims, who's back in the ball game. He's okay. Sims driving to the hoop, lays it up, and it's good. Rockmart leads it.
And we got away with one there. Chris Shooks fouled him, but no call, and there's a timeout on the floor.
We'll take a break. Rockmart up 9-8, their first lead of the night. Back after this 30-second break here on the Big Double A.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown County for nearly a century. Located since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Welcome back, Cedartown. We have the inbounds pass after Rockmart just has taken the lead. They'll lob that pass in. Stolen. Here's Sims with it. Outside from three, and it's no good. Rebound will be taken by DeMarcus Gardner. Gardner with a fast break to the basket. Lay it up, and no good. A dunk! Oh, a two-headed dunk there by Quinlan Cothran.
Cothran there for the putback. Puts the Dogs back up by one. 10-9 your score.
Student section going crazy. Here comes Ferguson. Ferguson to the hoop. They're going to call a foul on Shooks as he tried to block the shot. That'll send Ferguson to the line for two.
That's going to be C.J. Shooks' second foul.
Man, that two-handed dunk there by Quinlan Cothran really energized this crowd with a chance for Cam Ferguson to at least tie it, maybe take the lead here with some free throws. First one is up and no good. He can only hope for a tie. 1:59 to play here in the first quarter.
DJ Watley will check in for the Bulldogs. He's normally a part of that starting five. He checks in for Shooks, who has to go to the bench with two fouls.
Ferguson missing his first free throw. Second one will be coming in a moment. Now we got a whistle and a stop. Referees come out there to talk, and now Ferguson ready to put up the shot, and it's good to tie the ball game. 10-10. Inbounds pass goes into Holiday. Holiday breaking free. He'll take it all the way to the hoop, and it's good.
Like you said, we needed Xavier Holiday to get hot, and so far he is.
Left
He's accounted for
open.
half of Cedartown's points.
Wide open up the middle. Now a foul will be called on DeMarcus Gardner as he was trying to guard Dennis Sims, former football teammate of his, by the way. DeMarcus Gardner spent a couple of years here in Rockmart. So there's a little bit of animosity, I think you could say, between a few of these guys. Isn't that how it always is?
That's it.
Sims looking to inbounds pass, and he passed it right into Eli Diamond. Here comes Diamond. Diamond splits two defenders. It's good.
Diamond with a little fake to go to Cothran, and he decides to take it to the basket himself. He puts the Dogs up by 4, and there's another timeout on the floor.
30-second timeout called by Rockmart. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a moment.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway at Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
They are rocking at the Rock.
Yeah, they're having fun here. So are we. Cedartown with a 14-10 lead. Rockmart will have the inbounds pass after really an erroneous inbounds pass earlier that turned into points for Cedartown after Dennis Sims tried to throw it in. We're pressing on the inbounds pass. In it goes to number 11, Dennis Sims. He'll try to bring it down the floor. Also in the ball game is Dakota Bramlett now, the redhead. And all the way to the hoop goes Sims, and he gets fouled as he goes up for a shot.
Let's wait and see who they're going to get the call on. They're going to get it on 25, Quinlan Cawthorn for the Bulldogs. That'll be his first. So Sims will go to the free throw line for the second time tonight. He's 0 for 2 so far.
And Dennis Sims will be at the free throw line. He hit the floor pretty hard earlier.
And we've got some officials checking stuff.
This is at least one or two of these officials were at Cedartown on Tuesday night. They're still discussing a few things, and now they've got whatever it was worked out. Pretty much not an empty seat in the house here at Rockmart, especially the lower levels. The lower levels are completely full, and people also watching from the edge of the walk path above the lower bleachers.
There we go. We had a correction. They had put a point on the board already for Rockmart, and there was no point need to be added. So Sims will take his first free throw, and he's now 0 for 3 from the line. We'll take that.
1:28 to go here in the first quarter. 14-10 lead for Cedartown. Second free throw from Sims is good. 14-11. Inbounds pass. Oh, Holiday stepped out. He made a rookie mistake. Sam, there's no.
Yeah, you
he stepped on the line while he was trying to pass it out. Tried to be a little bit too hurried up with it. Had no need to do that, and Rockmart will get it. And taking it to the hoop, spinning, layup is no good. Rebound taken by Ferguson. Ferguson takes it back outside. They'll give out to Bramlett from 3. It's no good. Rebound taken by Elijah Diamond. Here comes Diamond down the floor with 1:16 to play in the first quarter.
He's got Cawthorn posted up there in the lane if he wanted to get it to him, but they'll kick it out.
DeMarcus Gardner has it on his left. And now Gardner gets around a pick, heads to the hoop, puts up the shot. Hit is good. DeMarcus Gardner bounced off a defender as well and got it to go. And here comes Ferguson. 16-11, 55 seconds to play in the quarter. Ferguson spinning around. He'll go back outside, down to the top of the key again to Sims. Sims will drive. Paint, layup, no good, no foul called. We've got numbers. Here comes DJ Watley. Watley will take it, lay it up. That's good. 18-11.
And I tell you something I like so far, Andrew. We are being aggressive and attacking the glass.
Cam Ferguson, top of the key now. Ferguson will attack. He'll go to the hoop, and a charge will be called. It was perfectly drawn up by DJ Watley. Back to the Bulldogs with 28 seconds to go in the first quarter.
The Bulldogs showing a lot of spirit here tonight on this Saturday night high school hoops at Rockmart.
Dempsey will check in for Quinlan Cawthorn, who will get a well-deserved rest. Eli Diamond goes into DeMarcus Gardner. He'll feed ahead to Holiday. Holiday stops, backs up. 15-foot jumper from Holiday, no good. He gets his own rebound, lost the handle, and now we got a whistle and a jump ball call. That'll be possession error to Rockmart. 16 seconds to go here in the first. And Cedartown with a 7-point lead, 18-11.
Subs coming in for Rockmart, number 10. Tyler Crumley will check back into the game for the Jackets, and number 14, Jake Bailey, will come out.
Inbounds pass goes into Crumley. And the time is ticking away here in the first quarter. Crumley with a fast break trying to get. He cannot, but he'll have to feed it. Now we got a whistle, and we got a stoppage of play. Jump ball, possession arrow will go to Cedartown with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Grant Dempsey got in there and tied things up for the Bulldogs, forcing that jump ball, and it's a turnover. Let's see if we can add this 7-point lead. 8.5 left.
In it goes to Xavier Holiday with 4 seconds to go. Holiday will attack. Feed outside. Three-pointer. It will not be in time. We were not able to take care of the clock like we wanted to there at the end of the first quarter. But Cedartown leads by 7, 18-11. We'll take this timeout, and the second period is coming up on the Big AA.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. All the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call on that 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company. Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Possession arrow is pointing to Rockmart, so they will have the ball to start the second period. And it goes to Jake Bailey. We're back underway here in the second period. Bailey nowhere to go with it. He'll have to pass it now to Dennis Sims. Sims will dribble around to the left side, guarded by DeMarcus Gardner. And he's in trouble. He'll feed back here to Bailey. Bailey, top of the key. He'll feed now to Cam Ferguson. Ferguson back to Crumbly. Crumbly, nowhere to go. 16 on the shot clock. Now the give to Sims. Sims tries to get around with it. Now he'll try to attack the basket. Give it outside. Crumbly. Shot was blocked out of bounds there by DeMarcus Gardner. Great defensive play. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Rockmart will have an inbounds pass just there on the left baseline. Sims looking for somebody open to get it in to number 2. That's Tristan Anderson back outside. They'll check a 3, and it's good from Jake Bailey. Right in the nick of time there. It's 18-14. Dogs down the floor quickly. Elijah Diamond. Diamond top of the key now. He'll have to look. He'll give now to Holiday. Holiday will stop and reset for a moment, look for somebody to pass. Now he'll try to attack it. Get around a pick. Jumper is no good. They're going to wave that off. And they're going to call a foul on number 11 for Rockmart, Dennis Sims. His first.
That's really the only thing that Sims could do to slow down Holiday from driving. So not a bad foul there. It was before he went into the shooting motion, so it'll be on the floor, but the Dogs will get it back.
And it goes to Dempsey, and now Holiday has it top of the key. Holiday finds a crease, and he gets called for the travel, but he was tripped over, and no foul was called. Holiday wanted the foul. Everybody in red and black did, but the benefit of the doubt goes to Rockmart that time.
Good athleticism shown there by Holiday, though, to at least try to throw it up before the travel was committed, just didn't get it off in time.
Crumley to Ferguson now, just across the timeline. Ferguson drives to the right, now backs up. Now he'll try to attack again. They'll get Eli Diamond on a reach-in foul. I do believe to the hoop, lay it up, no good, and a late foul called on Cedartown. I think they're going to get Holiday on that foul. We'll check it. Yep. Number 2, Xavier Holiday picks up the foul, and that will be his first. The Dogs have yet to score.
It might have been actually on Eli Diamond. Diamond's over there talking with Coach Frazier, and neither one of them are happy about.
Free throw did not go from Sims. No good. It'll stay 18-14 for the moment.
I think that one's going to be on Diamond because they've taken Diamond out. I'm going to take it away from X for the time being.
They brought in
number 13, Aston Turner.
That free throw is no good. Rebound by DJ Watley. They'll go ahead to Holiday. Holiday down the floor. He'll back up. Try to get it over to Turner, and he lost it out of bounds.
Just right off of his fingertips. I tell you, though, Dennis is trying to figure out what's going on from the free throw line. After that second miss on that trip, he just stood there kind of puzzling.
Inbounds pass goes in.
What's going on?
Ferguson almost overthrew him. Ferguson guarded by Turner. Ferguson top of the key. He can try to get around a pick. They go now to Crumley. Crumley backs up. He'll pass over here to number 2. That's Anderson. Back outside they go. This is Sims trying to attack the hoop. He'll go in the paint. A wheel route up and no good. It'll be out of bounds. Cedartown basketball. They're going to say it was not blocked, and I think we might have gotten away with one there.
Yeah, heads up play there by Quinlan Cothran. And now they're going to change the call.
I think they're going to change the call.
Yep.
The ref over here thought they saw the block, and no, they're going to keep it there.
Stay. Yep.
Going to keep it with Cedartown.
Heads up play by Cothran. The ball was going to go out of bounds, and he just let it go instead of trying to save it there.
X Holiday gets the inbounds pass. Dogs up 18-14. 5:55 to go in the first half. And Holiday He'll pass to the right side to Marcus Gardner now. Gardner will bounce one over here to DJ Watley. Watley finds a lane, goes to the hoop, and got the basket to go in the foul.
Watley with a chance to make it a three-point play as they call number 2, Tristan Anderson, for the foul. That is going to be his second. And Watley with his second basket in his first trip to the free throw line. Lead goes back to 6. It's 20-14.
And a chance to make it 7 here if DJ can sink this extra point. And it's good. 21-14. Stoppage of play for a moment, I think, to sub out a few people.
Yeah, number 4 will check in for Rockmart. That's Lanier McCrary.
Cedartown doing a half-court press here. And they get it into Dennis Sims. Sims will bring it down the floor. DeMarcus Gardner is guarding him. Sims trying to break away from the coverage. He'll pass now to McCrary. Now back to Trumley. Crumley outside they go. Back to McCreary. And now to the right, Ferguson. Ferguson sees an opening for a 3, but it's no good. Rebound taken by Holiday. Holiday down the far side. Holiday will stop at the top of the key. He'll look for a crease. Dogs up 21-14, 5:15 to go here in the half. X finds a lane to the hoop. He'll put up the shot. No good, and no foul called. Rebound taken by Rockmart. They go ahead. Wide open McCrary, and he might have stepped out of bounds. It doesn't matter anyway. He throws it out of bounds as he tried to save it.
They had a chance there to put some points on the board with almost what would have been just a one-on-one there. McCrary slightly ahead of the Cedartown defender, but the pass is thrown away, and McCrary throws it out of bounds, and it's a turnover.
Here's Holiday. He got the inbounds pass. Inside 5 to play. Holiday will bounce one underneath to Quinlan Cothran. Loose ball will probably be a foul on Sims. We'll check it. Yep, Dennis Sims will pick up the foul. His second. Scoreboard here does not tell you how many fouls each team has in the quarter. So we just kind of have to guess on that. Also,
Number 24, Dakota Bramlett will check in for Rockmart.
Here is Holiday now with it. Holiday will lob underneath to Quinlan Cothran. He'll spin. Jumper is no good with Bailey in his face, and Bailey gets the rebound.
That shot came out a little bit flat for Cothran, just didn't get any arc on it.
Here comes Ferguson to the hoop. He lays it up, and they're going to call a charge. No foul on Cedartown.
Yeah, they're going to get a block. It's going to be on DJ Watley. That's going to be his first.
It was very, very close to being a charge.
Ferguson will go to the free throw line after the basket. This is his second trip, 1 for 2 so far.
So it'll be an and 1 here for him. It's up and it's good. 21-17, no charge called there. And we got a timeout called by Rockmart. 30-second break as we take it with him. 4:33 to go here in the first half. Back after this here on the Big AA.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown. Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
21-17, Cedartown leads the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. But Rockmart just completed a three-point play. And Xavier Holiday will check it in for Cedartown. Here comes X. He'll bring it down the floor slowly, crossing that yellow jacket in the middle of the floor. DeMarcus Gardner gets a pass from him. Now they go to Quinlan Cothran. Here's DJ Watley, takes it to the hoop, up and good, and the foul.
Watley, who committed the foul on the other end, gets a chance for redemption as he'll get a chance at a three-point play.
They get number 14, I think, on the foul. That's Bailey.
That's going to be Bailey's first. Watley to the free throw line, second time tonight. It was a three-point play the last time. It's a three-point play this time, but he can't get it to go.
But the putback by Gardner is good, and we get 2 points out of the extra point. 25-17.
I couldn't have drawn that up any better myself there, Andrew.
Ferguson passes to the left side. McCreary now back to Ferguson. Ferguson trying to drive it. Yeah. Lost the handle, but they're going to call a foul on Xavier Holiday.
Yeah, I heard that one from upstairs.
Yeah, it was quite a hit, wasn't it?
That's only going to be Xavier's first, so he is good so far as we are right at 4:05 left to play here in the opening half.
Here is Bailey. Bailey the give now to Ferguson. Ferguson trying to find something to do. You have to back up now. He'll fade back for the three. It's short. Rebound taken by DeMarcus Gardner. Gardner lost the handle, but picked up there by Logan Walters. Underneath, it's no good on the dunk attempt, and the rebound taken by Rockmart.
Rockmart had a defensive player in position to kind of disrupt that dunk by Cothran, and we turn it over.
Ferguson now outside the perimeter. He'll pass now to the left side to Lanier McCreary. Now here's Bailey back outside. Ferguson from three off the front of the rim, no good, and the rebound will be off of Rockmart, and Cedartown will keep possession.
Good call there by the officials. It was in the corner. It was a close bang-bang play, but the Bulldogs have it. Ferguson keeps trying to hit from beyond the arc, but it's hard to when you have a face full of Quindle and Cothran.
I'll tell you what. Here's Holiday across the timeline now, 3:15 to go in the first half. And Holiday will pass left side, got it to DeMarcus Gardner. Gardner trying to find something that almost lost the handle as Bramlett almost lost it. Jumper up and no good from the left side by Gardner, and here comes Ferguson. Inside 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Dogs 25-17 lead. The give now to Bramlett. Bramlett nowhere to go. He'll pass left side to Crumley. Now to Ferguson. Ferguson. Fadeaway jumper is no good. Rebound taken by McCreary, and we have a whistle and a jump ball called on the floor. No, a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be on Xavier Holiday. He came down on top of number 1, Ferguson. Oh, no, they're going to get number 10, Logan Walters. We'll take that, okay.
Yeah, we don't need any more fouls on X.
No, X only has 1, but you want to keep him exactly where he is foul-wise. Logan Walters has 2. So nobody really in foul trouble for the Bulldogs right now except for Eli Diamond. And he's got 3, and that's why he's been on the bench the much of this second period.
Ashton Turner comes in for Logan Walters. Inbounds pass goes in to Dennis Sims on the left side. Sims drives to the hoop and lays it up, a backwards layup, and it was good. Pretty good looking shot there by Sims. Here comes DJ Watley down the far side. Watley will back it up now. Now try to get to the hoop. He gets between 2 defenders, gets it pushed out of bounds. A lot of contact there.
You were talking about the good move that Sims made on this end, and it was a good athletic move, but I've been impressed with Cedartown's ability to really keep him in check so far in this first half.
And it goes to Xavier Holiday. Long pass. Now they go underneath. There's Cothran. Back outside, DJ Watley. Nowhere to go. He'll have to pass. No, he will drive it now. And he threw it right to a Rockmart defender. He gave it right to Sims, and Sims will take it to the hoop. It's no good. It'll be out of bounds. Cedartown basketball, they'll say.
That shot was disrupted by a Cedartown defender, and it was just enough to cause him enough hesitation to get a bad shot off in a bad roll. Bulldogs will take over.
Inbounds pass goes into Xavier Holiday. Holiday sees a break to the hoop. He's going to take it. Goes around 2 defenders. Good from Holiday. That was a great shot. Here comes number 10, Tyler Crumley. 27-19 lead for Cedartown. They're up by 8. Driving, hoop, jumper, shot, blocked in the midair. Now we got a rip away, and the jump ball will be called, I think. Yes. And that'll go to Cedartown.
Cothran was there for the block on the shot, and then DJ Watley was there to get a handle on it, force the jump ball, and it's Cedartown's ball with under 1:50 to play.
And Xavier Holiday again, who's had a great game here in this first half. Holiday spinning, jumper in the paint, no good, and a foul call.
Yep, he's going to go to the free throw line, and he's going to shoot 2. They're going to get number 4, McCreary, on the foul for Rockmart.
McCreary, one of their seniors. They are senior heavy.
Holiday's second trip to the foul line. He's 2 for 2 so far. Got a total of 8 points on the night. Make it 9. First free throw's good.
Rolled around the rim and fell in the bucket. 28-19, Dogs up by 9.
Bulldogs looking to take a double-digit lead, and we're going to get a lane violation on Quindle and Cothran. Sub coming in for Cedartown. It'll be Grant Dempsey.
Dempsey will check in for Cothran. And it goes to McCreary. He'll give now to Sims. Sims comes down the floor. Sims driving in the paint, and he'll be fouled as he goes up for a shot. Looks like he might have traveled, but no call was made, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, and Andrew, to be honest with you,
for one, the shot was good.
when I heard the whistle, initially that's what I thought they were going to call was the travel, but instead they get DeMarcus Gardner with the foul, and Sims a chance to make it a three-point play, but he has not been good from the free throw line, and he misses that one.
Now we got a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, Rockmart came away with it. They got number 14, Jake Bailey, with the rebound, and then they get a foul called on number 21, Grant Dempsey. That's going to be his first.
So once again, free throws coming. Bailey, a much better free throw shooter.
Are we shooting 2 or 1 and 1? We're shooting 2.
Yeah, it was a shot. It was a shooting penalty. First free throw is good. 28-22. Second one is up. No good. Rebound taken by Aston Turner. He'll give now to DeMarcus Gardner. Here comes Gardner. Gardner to Holiday on the left side. Bounce underneath Dempsey. Dempsey spins, paint. He'll put up a jumper. No good. A foul will be called, I believe, on Bailey.
Yeah, he's going to draw the foul there. Bailey's going to be called for his second, and Grant Dempsey will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Dempsey has struggled a little bit from the foul line this season. Well, we'll see what he can do here with a 6-point lead.
Dempsey's first is up and good.
And that was nothing but net. That was a really nice shot there from Dempsey.
I think more people have come into the game in the last 20 minutes, and this place is completely full now. That free throw is good. Great time to get hot from the line for Grant Dempsey. It's now an 8-point lead again for Cedartown with 1:17 to go in the ball game, or in the first half, rather. Dennis Sims will check it inbounds, and he gets it into Dakota Bramlett. Back to Sims. Sims trying to get around DJ Watley. He'll take it himself, put up the shot. He gets around a defender and lays it up and in. Just a great evasive move there by Sims.
Well, and he had blown past DJ Watley. Heads-up play by Watley just to let him go and not commit a foul at half court.
Here's Holiday. Got past some pressure there from McCreary, and he's on the right side. He'll bounce underneath to Dempsey. Dempsey back out to Holiday. Wide open from three. It's no good. It'll be underneath, and a rebound taken by Rockmart. Cam Ferguson with one person to beat. He'll lay it up and in. Rockmart catching back up. It's 30-26 now. Inside a minute to play in the half. DeMarcus Gardner passes. Here's Holiday back. Here's Dempsey with a backwards pass. Up and good.
Good strong move by Dempsey there to get a basket for the Bulldogs. 32-26.
And a great pass there backwards there from Holiday.
Yes,
driving is Sims. Lost the handle. They'll call it a block, they'll say. I thought he just lost the handle. The ref said it was out of bounds off DeMarcus Gardner. He can't believe it. Neither can I. And Sims will look for somebody open. In it goes. Shot is up and no good. Rebound will be taken by Rockmart. They go back outside from three. Bramlett, no good. Rebound taken by DJ Watley. 18 seconds to go, and now we got a foul call.
Yep, it's going to be on number 1, Cam Ferguson. That's going to be his second. And we're in 1 and 1, so DJ Watley will go to the free throw line for the third time tonight. He's 1 for 2 so far. He'll have a chance to add to this lead for the Bulldogs before halftime. 1 and 1.
First free throw is up and good. What are we seeing tonight that we haven't seen all season long? Free throws are being made for Cedartown.
You got that right. We're seeing a lot tonight, and that is a huge, huge part of it, Andrew.
Free throw number 2 from Watley is up, and that one is good as well. 34-26. Watley is normally a good free throw shooter anyway. Here comes Sims down the floor. Shot clock is off. Rockmart's going to hold off for a last-second shot. Dogs will go to the locker room with the lead. Whether it's still the same deficit or not, we'll find out here in a few seconds. 4 seconds left. Ferguson trying to get between two defenders, puts up a shot, no good. That's it for the half, and Cedartown with a great first half. The Dogs lead it by a score of 34-26 over the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Probably the biggest lead they've had at halftime all season long. Whether or not they can hold it or not is yet to be seen. We'll take a timeout, a 2-minute break, and come back with the start of the second half. Cedartown High School Bulldogs basketball is here on the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time, 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway at Cedartown, 866-872-6660. Cedar for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality, pre-owned, late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Live Wire Surplus. Call on that 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor, the Big Double A.
Something we haven't gotten to say much this season, and I'm very happy to say it right now. Cedartown with a 34-26 lead over Rockmart at the half. We've had a couple of times where we've led at halftime, but the game slipped away from us in the second half. The key to today's game, of course, is going to be the fact, can we hold on to this lead? And I think the discussion is going to be in the locker room of discipline, of being able to stay disciplined in this second half, because Rockmart's going to have a game of a plan of attack when they come out of the locker room and try to reclaim the lead back.
Foul trouble.
Yep.
Fouls. That's one thing that we've got to keep on the forefront of that, hopefully, halftime locker room conversation. Eli Diamond has 3. He sat the second quarter. He's only got 4 points on the night. If they put him back out there and he's able to play and continue to play aggressively but smart and not pick up any more fouls, if we can get him hot, especially from the three-point line, you're going to see a big second half for the Bulldogs. But you've also got to look at DeMarcus Gardner, who has 2 fouls, Logan Walters, who has 2 fouls, C.J. Shooks has 2 fouls. So the Bulldogs have got to contend with that foul trouble, or the idea, I guess, though, of foul trouble in the second half. But we just need to keep doing what we're doing. You mentioned it, free throws. We have really been able to hit from the free throw line tonight, and that's something that we have struggled with overall. tonight so far, we have only missed from the free throw line twice. And one of those came back and worked out on the better half because DeMarcus Gardner was able to get the and one miss from DJ Watley and put it up for 2. So that one kind of, even though you missed from the line, you actually come away with a better situation.
Yeah, made up for itself.
But
sure
but that's something that we've done well tonight. Another thing that we've done really well that I've liked tonight, Andrew, is we have attacked the glass. We've been aggressive to the basket. We haven't done a lot of perimeter shooting because we're getting a lot of creases. We're getting a lot of good looks underneath, and we're doing that. And a big part of that, even though his score doesn't reflect it, has been the presence that Quinlan Cawthron brings to that down low post position. He has been posting up in the lane. He's been making really good moves to the basket. He's been using his body. And I know that might sound kind of odd to somebody that either, doesn't really know basketball, or for somebody that knows basketball, you may think that I'm wording it oddly. But I think he's able to, he's learned how to use his body.
Yeah.
He's learned how to, keep a foot planted and turn on that pivot foot. He's learned how to put the ball on the ground and make an aggressive move to the basket.
One thing I mentioned about, and I went back and watched some videos from last season, and of course, last season was Quinlan Cawthron's first year as a varsity starter. He has he was a freshman last year. I think he was just starting to grow into his body, and I think he was still getting used to his height and what he's able to do there. This year he's coming into his own, and we've still got 2 more years left of him, and I think he's going to be just fine. So we'll see how he does here in this second half. He's been a big contributor underneath there, and I think the Bulldogs are very, very fortunate to have him for another 2 years after this year.
He's a big, tall, lanky kid. He's got a big wingspan. He's got to be able to figure out how to use that, and he's done so. Up until this point, he's done so pretty well. I've been impressed with him.
Yeah.
But the rest of the team, we made some changes on our starting 5. DJ Watley did not start the game tonight, and he sat to start things out. But he has really been a leader coming off of that bench, and you really kind of look at DJ as your other part of Xavier Holiday. Holiday's going to be your floor general for your starting 5. DJ could really be a bench 5 floor general if that's the way that Benji Frazier plays him, and it almost is kind of leaning that way.
Well, I'll say this about the starting lineup last night. Coach Frazier actually did start Elijah Diamond in place of DJ Watley, and that started last night. I think he kind of saw some good things happen from him. I'd say probably you could go back to at least Tuesday. And then, of course, last night, Diamond had probably the best game of his young high school career.
Well, he finished the night with 21 points last night.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. And you look at somebody that finishes with 21, how do you not start him? Well, he's been held to 4 tonight, but part of that has been foul trouble. And that's why I say we've got to keep him in a position where he stays out of that foul trouble and remains the rest of the game with 3. But I tell you this, the other side knows that he has 3 fouls too.
They do.
So watch them on the other end when they start attacking him.
They're going to get aggressive with him for sure. That's going to come. We're just about ready to start the second half here. Cedartown with a 34-26 lead here at the half. And Dogs are out of the locker room. You can tell that they are quite they're out there practicing their shooting. Rockmart has yet to come out of the locker room. Now they have. But Cedartown beat them out of the locker room, and they are showing – they're showing some different body language than we normally see at halftime.
Yes, they are.
Usually they'll come out of the locker room and they might be a little bit down. They might have their shoulders shrugged a little bit, but the Dogs have a little pep in their step. Yep. And I think it's one because of the lead, and 2, and I think maybe they're starting to adopt a different mentality, and I think that's been maybe the missing piece this year. We've got the athletes, we've got the talent. It's all about can you put it all together, and I think the Dogs are starting to show that now.
And the mindset of that we can not only hang with some of these teams, but we can win some ball games. And another part of that puzzle, and another thing that Ethan and I were talking about earlier, is what starting 5 combination does Coach Frazier want to go with? And then when you're plugging and playing some of these guys off of the bench, what 5 do you want on the floor at the same time? You've got some players that they play better when they've got a counterpart on the floor that they're comfortable with. And right. I think being comfortable with the rest of the guys that are on the floor with you is a valuable part of a winning team. And if you look out onto the floor right now, Andrew, as we get ready to start this second half, we're back with our starting five. It's Walters, Grant Dipsey, Quinlan Cothran, Xavier Holiday, and Eli Diamond to start out this second half of play as we have a 34-26 lead here at the Rock.
You know, Eli Diamond's probably going to have that short lease, though. If he has
Very
one foul,
short.
He'll probably sit the rest of the third period.
And watch Rockmart go after him.
Rockmart will have the ball to start the third. Tyler Crumley will check it in.